At this point, we now get into our lecture segment, and this morning we are talking about a very, very important aspect of our lives. We are talking about the shield of wisdom, forgiving without forgetting. And I want you to think about the last time someone hurt you deeply. Maybe it was a broken promise, maybe it was a betrayal from a close friend, or it could have possibly been an unfair criticism from someone you respected highly. Now, when you are hurt, you carry that pain around with you like a hot burning coal, literally in your hands. You hold on to it, hoping that your anger will somehow punish the person who burnt you. But the only person who is getting burned is you. So today I want to talk about a powerful blueprint for emotional survival. It is the delicate balance of two life-altering forces. It is the balancing of forgiveness and wisdom. The rule is quite simple. Forgive, but do not ignore the lessons from your past hurts. Forgiveness brings you peace, but wisdom helps to protect you in the future. And I want you to hear this clearly. You can forgive someone and still set your limits. You can forgive someone and still require change. You can forgive someone and still keep yourself safe. Forgiveness is for your soul. Boundaries are for your life. And think about it, this way. If you are driving and, there is a road sign warning you about a dangerous curve, you won't say that I am angry at the curve. You would say that I learned something, and you would reduce your speed, you would stay alert, you would be careful because you respect the lesson that you were able to learn. And that's what forgiveness should feel like in your heart. You don't have to relive the hurt to honor the lesson. Now, it's important to reflect on what is the true meaning of forgiveness. And there is a massive misconception about what forgiveness actually means. Many people believe that to forgive means to say that what you did to me was okay, I let you off the hook. They think that forgiveness means erasing the past and pretending the damage never happened. Well, I can tell you that that's not forgiveness. That's denial. Forgiveness is not for the person who hurt you. It is entirely for you. It is a conscious decision to let go of resentment and to let go of the desire for revenge. Forgiveness is about dropping the weight, releasing the heavy burden of bitterness. Forgiveness is about reclaiming your peace. It stops the past from controlling your current mood. And forgiveness is about closing that chapter. It means you stop waiting for an apology that may never ever come. When you refuse to give, you stay chained to the person who wronged you. So forgiveness really and truly is an act of liberation. It's an act of cutting the chain so you can finally walk free. And let me share with you a short story about a man who was walking along a riverbank. Now he saw a scorpion trapped in the mud, drowning as the water rose. Moved by compassion, the man reached down to pull the scorpion to safety. The moment his fingers touched the scorpion, it stung him. The man, of course, cried out in pain. He dropped the creature and he stepped back. A few minutes later, he again wanted to help, seeing that the scorpion was still struggling, still drowning. So again, he reached out. And once again, the scorpion stung him. A bystander who was watching this unfold, he shouted, "What is wrong with you, man? I mean, why do you keep trying to save something that only wants to hurt you?" So the man wiped the sweat from his forehead and replied that it is in the scorpion's nature to sting, but it is in my nature to save. He then looked around and he picked up a sturdy twig and he used it to lift the scorpion safely out of the mud, and then he walked away. Now it's important to note that the man forgave the scorpion for acting according to its nature, but he did not ignore the lesson that he learned. He did not ignore the fact that he was stung previously. As a result of that, he did not use his bare hands a second time. He used a stick, and he combined his compassion with wisdom. Now let's talk about wisdom for a moment, because wisdom is your shield. Forgiveness cleanses your heart, but wisdom builds a protective boundary around it. If someone lies to you repeatedly, you can't forgive them so that you don't carry your anger. But wisdom tells you not to trust their word blindly anymore. If a business partner takes advantage of you, forgive them to free your mind. But wisdom tells you not to sign another contract with them, and so on and so forth. Forgiveness changes your state. It heals the emotional wounds. Wisdom, on the other hand, changes your strategy. It adjusts your future boundaries. And if you become naive, that in itself invites repetition. Forgiving without learning turns you into a target. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, mentions that the wise person is he who does not get bitten from the same hole twice. You do not have to welcome toxic people back into your front row just because you forgave them. You can wish them well from a safe, healthy distance. Move forward with peace and power. So as you step out into the world today, look at your scars, not as a symbol of shame, but as badges of education. Every heartbreak taught you what to look out for. Every betrayal taught you the value of loyalty. So do not let the pain of the past turn your heart into stone. Do not stop loving, do not stop trusting, do not stop building, do not stop growing. Whatever you do, just build smarter. By all means, release the anger. Let forgiveness wash away the poison. But at the same instance, most definitely keep the data in front of you. Let wisdom file away the lessons that you would have learned throughout the course of your life. So today I want you to remember this message. Forgive, but don't ignore. Forgiveness brings peace. Wisdom brings protection. And when peace and wisdom work hand in hand, when they work together, you become an unstoppable force. You become someone who can heal without being naive. You can become someone who can love without being careless. And you can become someone who can move forward with a healed heart and a guarded life. So if you're carrying something heavy today, I want you to take a breath right now. Breathe for a moment. And I want you to consider this one question. What would it look like for me to release that bitterness while still holding on to wisdom? You don't have to erase the past to transform your future. You don't have to punish yourself forever to move forward with courage. Remember that forgiveness is not weakness. Forgiveness is strength. Wisdom is also strength, because together they can build a future you can truly live positively in.